was a body over... Oh, wait! Something's coming! This must be young one. We should tell the huntress.
No one should lie around like this. We bury him.
You even care about the dead and gone. Interesting.
I found your youngest hunter. Sorry. He is dead.
We ran for our lives. We didn't think it would come to this, young one. Forgive us.
There was also a huge wraith. I took care of it.
Thank you. Take this for discovering what happened to our youngest hunter.
I buried young one. It is safe to visit his grave.
I'm sure he would be thankful to you. I am.
It is time to put this essence we have been accumulating to use.
It seems so cruel sometimes. Being robbed of even a name. I had one once. Teacher told me. But I stole it. But then, he also said there was a reward for people who worked hard.
What's going on?
As I told the others, the gates to the city are closed. Move along.
What? Why?
We suspect an imminent surge of wraiths. If you don't want to get killed, you should leave. The Enlightened at the estate were supposed to do something about it, but the fires are still not lit.
How do I get to the priest estate?
Turn around and look southeast. It's on the hill there, by the sunflower fields.
I must leave.
I reward your lord. The city gates are locked.
No time to talk. I want to trade.
Did you know that many items of the past are still around? I know men. So if you bring... But, as with every... Have an eye on the cat...
That rock is...
A shape molded. It is entirely likely this and...
High Priest, is this sufficient?
Thelos is still angry with you. Clear the... You are that unnamed with the cursed relic.
If you've heard about me, then it makes things easier. What is going on with the fires? The city is blocked, and the people could be in danger.
Don't tell me what I already know, Curse-bearer. Thelos's rage is upon us. There are wraiths everywhere, and we cannot reach the eternal shrines. We enlightened are not the same as you. We are too important to die.
Pathetic, incompetent cowards.
The people are in danger, while you do nothing? How do we light these fires? Tell me.
You would light the eternal shrines. Well, why not? After all, you can be useful.
Shorten your sermon, priest, or I might really curse you.
Find oil in the storage room upstairs and use it on the shrines. It will attract the wraiths away from the city. Now go if you must.
Many people have perished in that crater right behind me. A huge wraith lies there. Whoever comes too close falls prey to it. Surely, no one will ever be able to shatter such a creature.
One of the chains that holds the sundial, a symbol of Thelos's power.
Not just a symbol of their power, a manifestation. This oil, it's mixed in with essence.
Will this attract the wraiths then?
Not sure where, but yes. I can see this working somehow. These fires, they are an interesting trick, burning a mixture of oil and essence.
You sound curious.
Humans are consistently surprising.
That did it. We should head back to the High Priest.
I'm wondering how they're planning on attracting the wraiths where they want.
What do you mean?
Well, attracting the wraiths is something, but you wouldn't want to attract them to yourself, right?
I have lit the shrines. Will the city be protected now?
So you really are capable. Yes. The Eternal Shrine shall distract the wraiths for the city.
Why are there so many wraiths anyway? And so strong? Is it always like this?
No. If I may correct your ignorance, the wraiths are attracted by the gathering of essence.
It happens every year for the Essence Blessing ritual.
It is our role to light the...
Enlightened?
What do you want, insolent? Can't you see I was speaking?
But it's the city. Wraiths are at the door of Lethesta. They're calling for help.
What?
Damn it. We have to help.
Wait.
What do you want? I have to go.
Take this. These are the robes of the Holy Guards. They hold great power.
So you can be useful then.
Go, insolent.
I thought lighting those fires was supposed to do something.
The priests are fiddling with...
What is this game you are?
I would not expect.
It is a deeply...
How so?
The white pieces represent Thelos,
And the black?
a great evil defeated by.
Sister, we do not talk of such things.
Who is winning?
Thelos always wins. Men once had weapons in abundance. We slaughtered our kin with the same reverence. But mighty Thelos, they banished. So you see, it was us human. And thus ends the lesson.
I would do as she says.
May Thelos light your way.
Show me your wares.
Sacred flowers and more. If you have tributes, of course.
Please, keep your voice down in this holy place.
I hope we won't be the next.
dead.
This level of destruction. Be careful. Something is coming.
What is that?
I have never seen its like before.
Is that the thing that killed everyone?
We must take it down, now! That wraith was something.
It killed all these people. If it had entered the city...
They put their trust in the enlightened, yet they are nothing but deceivers, playing with powers they do not understand. And even when you, an unnamed, risk your life to defend the people, they praise Thelos and the Queen.
I'm just glad I can protect people now.
But for how long? This has to end, one way or another.
Let's get into the city. We know what we have to do.
What? How? You saved us. What was that? Magic? Are you with the Enlightened?
Let's say I am. So, can you open the gates now?
Sure. Open the gates! Thelos praise you.
Fools, not realizing that Thelos is the reason wraiths exist.
Unnamed. We were fated to meet again. Filth. Bringing that cursed relic into this holy city.
This cursed relic has just saved your skin.
Insolence. But I am an honorable man. I can only see that the people of Lithesta will be thankful to you, despite your true worth.
I am not here to fight Morath. I just want to enter the city.
The lower city is on your left. You'll find your fellow degenerates down there. The people may be thankful, but I still know what you are. Do not disturb this holy place. I have my eyes on you.
Do you not want to deal with him?
I think we have better things to do. We shouldn't forget that we are in Thelos' territory.
Indeed. They could attack at any moment.
Now, a reef. We need to find a reef.
Hey, gauntlet bearer, over here. Got a message for you from a friend.
I was looking for you. A reef wants you to know that he's waiting near the entrance to the palace.
Thank you. You seem to know a lot.
We see a lot in the city. We are always willing to give you information.
I don't need anything right now.
You have to help me. Someone stole a box full of apples. He ran away with them. 10 apples. A fortune.
I'll see if I can find him.
Thank you, traveler. That thief also took some of my personal notes, contracts and such. He ran off into the upper city with them. If you were to make sure they do not fall into the wrong hands, I will reward you greatly.
I will see what I can do.
This is the upper city. Do not loiter here. Rather, leave.
Expects applicants for the Enlightened at daybreak.
Put more into it.
I can feel my will weakening. I feel the voice of Thelos in my head, and I am afraid. I have traveled far, almost to the Heartlands. The last expedition took its toll. I feel closer to my god than ever before, but a part of me shies away. I must banish this heathen within, give myself over to Thelos' will. I am the instrument of Thelos' grace. I am their hand. I am their voice. Together, we are becoming one.
Everybody has to pay their taxes. Disobedience is a crime in the eyes of Thelos.
Who allowed this ruffian in the upper city?
We should ask the guards to put a fence around the lower city.
Blessed be our queen, ruler of the empire and voice of Thelos.
Why do they put up a shrine in the middle of our pretty plaza?
Hello there. Can I help you?
I heard someone stole from one of the vendors recently. A box of apples and some other belongings.
No, I'm sorry. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to.
You seem nervous.
All right, it was me. I didn't mean to cause trouble. I needed to eat. And that vendor, he's constantly throwing decent food in the gutter. I just beat him to it. Now, listen to me. I got this treasure map. I'll give it to you. Here, you can have it. But please, don't sell me out to him.
Why would I listen to a thief?
I'm a common unnamed, just like you. I'm just trying to get by.
I will think about it.
Did you find the thief already?
I couldn't find him. He probably skipped town.
You couldn't find him? What do I do now? I lost wares for an entire week of sales. I am ruined.
This is the upper city. Do not loiter here.
Be our queen, ruler of the empire and voice of Thelos.
My goodness. Gauntlet bearer.
Are you all right?
There are rumors that you were...
I'm not ashamed of my background.
Nor should you be. I am... But two of my new friends have disappeared.
Where might they have gone?
One of my other friends thought the two were inseparable.
I'll try my best to find your friends.
Hello.
You might be a thief, but you are also...
Seeing your face more out at the city gates made me hopeful things would change. And you proved yourself. Thank you.
Who allowed this ruffian in the upper city?
Ah, you got in. I was able to enter before they closed the gate. I understand you were not so lucky.
It took some effort, but I'm here. Did you do your part?
Surely you jest. Kendra has her damn bird following me around, pecking me if I slack off. I had a look around, yes, and I think I found our way in. The palace is tightly guarded, but there is something we could use to create an opening.
The essence blessing?
Ah, I see that you've caught on. If something were to happen during the ritual, the gods would be too busy to see us get in.
What do you have in mind?
We have to know more about how the ritual will be performed. Learn what you can at the spire. You can get in from the main plaza.
Why didn't you start from there?
My face is too known in the capital. They would not let me in. But someone like you could, after that feat you performed to save the city.
I see.
Once you're done, find a friend, Graveler, in the lower city. He might be able to help.
Stop! By order of the Queen. No one is allowed in the palace.
We would best keep a low profile.
Who allowed this ruffian in the upper city?
The gates of Lithesta are
prices are outrageous.
Do not disturb the enlightened in the spire. The essence blessing is underway.
This world is so vast.
Never saw you around here before. Now is not a good time.
I'll be on my way quick. I just want to know how the essence ritual works.
Oh, right. I see. All the collected sand goes into the kiln where it is burned. You should get interested in that. I happened upon this old document. It'll probably be more useful for you for whatever it is you're doing.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I'm just as sick as you of what's happening here. But I said nothing. Good luck.
What do you want?
What can you tell me about the essence blessing?
The enlightened only allow unnamed inside when carrying the sand for the ritual.
This is the essence ritual. I've seen these before. Copies. A merchant had them.
A curious rite.
Look there. The essence is brought to the spire, then transported to the kiln where the blessing is completed. Then it goes up to a wraith?
Intriguing.
What do you want? I'm working good, see?
Relax. I am a fellow unnamed. I just want to know how the essence ritual works.
Okay. Phew. I thought you were with them. Not much I can tell you, I'm afraid. Just that the kiln is the most important thing in the spire. Without it, there is no ritual.
So this kiln is where it all comes together. You will need to get in there.
And this friend of a reef has to tell us what to do there.
Thelos sees you.
You're tired and the idol is weak. Let us find an anvil to catch our breath.
Disturb the enlightened in the spire. The essence blessing is underway.
Watch where you're going. The lower part of the city doesn't have...
And as long as the essence flows, Thelos will watch over us and protect us from any harm. If your duties have a crushing weight, remember...
Bloody priests! Who are they to preach it here?
Come over here.
You're the gauntlet bearer Arif told me about.
Are you Graveler? Arif sends me. We want to disrupt the essence blessing and...
Not so loud. Quietly. I know about your foolish idea to get to the Queen. but I'm not cooperating with that unless you have a plan.
The kiln in the heart of the spire is essential for the blessing. We must sabotage it.
First, you'd need to get to the kiln.
In my old clothes, I'll look like any of the unnamed workers.
And then what's the plan? What's the sabotage?
I'm not sure. I was just thinking of destroying the oven, perhaps.
Amateur. I can think of something that would be flashier. Something corrupted the essence in our mine. Nasty thing spread like a tumor. Throw whatever it is in the kiln, and it would create a shit show.
So this something that corrupts the essence, where is it?
Unsure. But it should be deep in the southwest mine.
I'll meet with a reef and talk. Let's keep all this between us.
The Gauntlet Bearer returns.
You're from Castrum 7. You seem distressed.
I am worried about Witty. He was with Stade and Rek, but they are missing.
Where did they go?
Greatheart sent a message that they went to the caves by the sundial. I heard there were wraiths there. Perhaps you can look out for them? I have to do something for Graveler now.
Brother, do you think anyone else will come this way?
And as long as the essence flows,
An anvil must be nearby. The gauntlet resonates with it.
have a crushing weight. Remember that Thelos has the weight of the world on their shoulders.
Every year it's the
Thelos above
same.
your own needs.
As if life wasn't
Otherwise, the
always
sand
full of
will take
labours.
you.
Bloody essence blessing. Take the essence to the kiln over and over for days until the priests tell you to stop. Where does it go after? No idea. Last year we lost 12 good people. My back was creaking something rotten. Maybe that I'm one of the lost this year. Thank the sun god for his small mercies.
Even here, under the eyes of Thelos, my anvil lives. Their servants couldn't find it.
Without light, even Thelos seems to be blind.
Even the sun god's temple casts shadows. We can use this place for our purposes.